Hey guys, good to see you again. Today I've got a fragrance haul and I've got to say it's going to be one of my last ones. I am a little overwhelmed, but it was a great deal and I will tell you a little bit about the site that I got them from. Not sponsored, of course, but I find that living in Canada, I kind of had a hard time finding the kind of deals that you get from websites like I think fragrance.com has good discounts, FragranceNet, that kind of thing. They just don't have that kind of deep discount here in Canada like you would in the States. Even going across the border to Ross, I find there's a lot of deals that we don't get here. So I ordered from a site called FragranceBuy.ca, and I have ordered from them once before. My Versace Crystal Absolute is from, or Bright Crystal is from there, and it was great. Great shipping, timely shipping, product was awesome. My only gripe with the website is that you have to order at least 5 things to get free shipping, and that can be a little overwhelming, because fragrance is expensive. But let's just get to the haul, and then I'll let you know a little more about the site later if you're interested. But yeah, I'm really excited to show you what I got. So the first couple of things I'm going to show you, I actually didn't buy online. I got from Shoppers Drug Mart, a fan favorite for discount fragrances, I feel like. And the first one I got was the Pink Sugar. So Pink Sugar, personally, I have always kind of ignored it. I've never really seen it as something I love. I love gourmand, so I don't know what kind of glossed over with this. I actually bought a bottle for my sister for Christmas a couple years ago, and she's younger than I am, so I thought, no, she'll like it. It's not my cup of tea, but they had this little bottle on for $9.99, so I thought, oh, what the heck, right? Let me try it out. And I must apologize to lovers of Pink Sugar because it is actually very nice. So I think my initial gripe with it was that it smelled a little cheap in my eyes, but it really doesn't. Like, it has enough diverse notes that it's not just sugar, but it's got the licorice in there and a little bit of bergamot, I believe. I'll double check the notes in a second. But it's just so, like, sweet, clean. Like, I really like it. And it's just so cute and girly. My boyfriend personally didn't like this, but I don't buy them for him. But my girlfriend really liked it, and I just feel it's something so cute just to keep in your purse if you ever need to, go for happy hour after work or that kind of thing. Or you're just out and about. It's just very who wouldn't like this kind of thing? And I feel like personally, I don't have to go overboard with it. I like it sitting closely to the skin. I can kind of get whiffs of it here and there, and that's what I think is so great about it. It's not too much, and the price is great as well. So I'll just go over the notes in that. So we've got top notes of bergamot, raspberry, fig leaf, and orange. Middle notes of strawberry, cotton candy, licorice, lily of the valley, and red berries, one of my personal favorites. And then base notes of sandalwood, tonka bean, caramel, vanilla, and musk. And honestly, reading that out, there's not one note that stands out to me where I'm like, ooh, you know what? I don't typically like that. This is, I would say, if you're not into sweet, you're probably not going to like this, but I think it's just one of those fragrances. If you're into fragrances, you've got to have it. It's just one of those iconic scents. So really happy I picked that up. The next fragrance I got from Shoppers Drug Mart is Guess Girl Belle. And this came out, I believe, 2013. And this is a flanker of their original Guess Girl. It's in a pink bottle. I actually once tried their Guess Girl Summer in a yellow bottle, and I loved it. But by the time I went to buy it, it was like a limited edition kind of thing. So I thought, I'm probably going to like this. And I'll show you the bottle. It's very cute. Big bottle, $20 at Shoppers for 100 milliliters. It's got Guess on the side here, if you can see that. And this nice little kind of tulle top. I will say this smells like probably a very basic, generic fragrance. However, it does really remind me of JLo's Live, which is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. Such a nice fragrance. And the notes on this one are Top notes of champagne and wild berries. Middle notes of violet, jasmine, and peony. I can really smell the peony in this. And base notes of vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. So like I said, your typical floral fruity fragrance, but it is it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Just, you're going to smell good no matter what. It's not too abrasive. It's not, too in your face. It just smells so nice and clean. And I love girly fragrances, and this is definitely one of them. If I'm gonna try to put it into a category, like shampoo, like fresh out the shower, I really like it. The next one I got is actually from Winners here in Canada. I think I picked it up for $46 Canadian, and it retails, I believe, for maybe 100 something. I don't want to overstep, but I think something like that. So I have actually been lusting after this fragrance, Beach by Bobbi Brown, for I would say a couple years now, as a fragrance in general. And it honestly smells like sunscreen. You probably, if you smell this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It comes in this wonderfully chic black bottle black lid bottle with the glass, if you can see that. And it just smells like sunscreen and jasmine. That's all it smells like. Like, the notes are actually sand, seawater, mandarin orange, and jasmine. It smells like you put on sunscreen, you sprayed a floral spray, and now you've been sitting in the sun and it's all mixed together. It just smells so, like, beach chic. Like, you spent all day in the sun, now you're going out to dinner. Like, this would be perfect for that. It's just so nostalgic and lovely. I think it is pricey for what it is. I didn't find intense longevity with this, but it is very nice. And I think for $46, that's great for this size. I would maybe recommend trying a rollerball. Obviously the notes are kind of basic, but it is definitely iconic in terms of the fragrance community as well. And I really liked it, and I cannot wait to wear it, like, as soon as the summer hits. And, oh, so wonderful. I love it. It just is so nostalgic. If you're someone that visits the beach a lot, or maybe, like, travels, if you have, like, I don't want to say a beach house, because that would be quite nice, but, like, kind of a place you go in the summer, that's what this reminds me of. So moving on to what I got online. These were kind of perfumes I've had my eye on for a while. Kind of didn't want to buy them outright, waiting for a deal, waiting for points, that kind of thing. But I saw them on this website, I saw the deals, and I thought, what the hell, like, let's do it. So the first one I got online is Alien by Mugler. Alien, I wanted it forever, honestly, forever. And this is just a 30 milliliter. I used to be very, always buy the 100, it's always a better deal, but with the volume of fragrances I have, that's not necessary anymore. I'm trying to move away from that, and this is pricey enough for me not to have to do that. And the cool part about this, I didn't even know when I bought it, was that it's a refillable bottle, and I have this dream where one day I'm going to use up all my fragrances, and I'm just going to have Alien, and I'm going to get it refilled every year, super chic. But you can see it's this tiny little bottle. They actually call it a talisman, which I think is cool. And, it's just wonderful. I'm almost scared to spray it because it will last forever. Oh, it's just a soapy, floral, powdery, lovely, sexy scent. It's excellent. My boyfriend personally doesn't like it, but like I said, I don't wear it for him. It's just so sophisticated. It's not overbearing. It's not, too strong. Wonderful. I really love it. And actually the only notes in this are jasmine, woodsy notes, and amber. So very simple. It is lovely. It's just so sexy. And usually I'm not one for jasmine personally. When I saw that was like one of the biggest notes or one of the top notes, I was like, what? Like, no, I love it. So really happy I picked that up. Next, we have DKNY's Be Delicious. Now this personally is a tester. And this actually came to my, into my sights when I first started watching YouTube. There was this YouTuber called Megan loves makeup, or Megan Hart's makeup, and she had blonde hair. She was like rich. She had a huge house. She was beautiful. She used like the coolest products, and this was her fragrance. I used to love watching her. I don't really know what happened to her. I haven't looked her up, but she used to use it all the time, and I was like, what is so great about this? Obviously, this was more expensive than a middle schooler could afford anyways, but it's just such like a nice green apple, clean, fresh fragrance, but it's just so fruity and chic. I feel like chic is maybe being overused, but these fragrances, I went in with that mindset. You know, these are sophisticated, elegant, and it's just so fruity and fun, and but not in a way that, you know, as much as I love her fragrances that Paris Hilton's might be, it's just so wonderful. It smells so nice, perfect for summer. I cannot wait to wear this in the summer and feel it like on my warm skin. It's going to be really nice. We've got top notes of magnolia, cucumber, and grapefruit. Middle notes of green apple, violet, lily of the valley, rose, and tuberose. Lovely. And base notes of sandalwood, amber, and woodsy notes. So this really encompasses everything that I love, the flowers I like, the tuberose I'm so keen about, and then the green apple on top of that is just, ooh, it's beautiful. I would really recommend you trying this. So next we have kind of the finale. We've got two juicy fragrances that I recently picked up. I'm going to start with I Love Juicy Couture. So if you guys have watched, I have a fragrance fail video, and Juicy Couture, I Am Juicy Couture was in that, and something about that fragrance was not good. It smelled, just something was off about it. Maybe I got a bad bottle. I don't want to speak for everyone, but it was not good. But I did know that I really enjoyed I Love Juicy Couture. So this is really cute. It's got the leopard print bottle, this wonderful clasp. The clasp actually is representative of their charm bracelets, and I like that. And so this one I tried in store a little while back, and it was fruity. I couldn't stop thinking about it. Oh, it's just lovely. So I picked up a 100 milliliter tester. Yes, so it definitely is a bit of a departure from the Viva line, even the regular Juicy Couture. It's more mature, I would say, and the notes in this one are red currant, candy apple, mandarin orange, middle notes of jasmine, yet again, honeysuckle, and tiger lily, and then base notes of amber, musk, and patchouli. I'm not a huge patchouli person, but I can definitely smell it in this. And just something about it is so, just, ooh, it's lovely. I wish I could better explain this. It's just kind of, it is quite sexy, I will say. So, but a little fruity, like I would say maybe playful. I really like that. And I think this was only like 20 bucks for the whole bottle, which is amazing. And I love the leopard print. The last perfume I picked up as part of my haul is the Juicy Couture Majestic Woods. So that's what the bottle looks like. Very different from what they typically do. Obviously there's no pink to be seen here. It reminds me a lot of the Gold Couture bottle. This is the 100 milliliters. I believe it's the only size they make this particular one in. And this is actually from their collection. I think it's called the Regal Collection or the Royal Collection, something like that. And I was a little hesitant to blind buy this. It's really not found in Canada. I did see it retailing for I think $170 US, which is bananas. I did a little research. Apparently it's geared toward the Middle Eastern market. It's very different from what they usually do. It's not very sweet. And this is actually a tester I got. And this is definitely unlike anything I have from them. It is a little masculine. However, I don't think I would want to smell this on a guy, like personally, because it does have a little tiny bit of sweetness to it that kind of brings that back down to being kind of smoky and sweet. And the actual notes on this one are ambroxan, amber, woody notes, tonka bean, and praline, which explains the sweetness of it. It's very, it is smoky. It does smell very woodsy. little bit of sweetness. I think Majestic Woods is a perfect name for it. It does smell like kind of a sparkly, intoxicating walk through the forest. I am kind of not sure where I'm going to wear this. It's very unlike anything I have. Oh, it's so woodsy. Like, oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I got it. I'm glad I dipped into the line a bit. I don't think I'm going to pick up any other ones. This is very unique and oh, so smoky. Like, I can really smell, like, lumber. It feels like the wood in this is very prominent. So it is very interesting. I'm not really sure, like I said, where I'm going to wear it, but I'm glad I got to try it out, and I don't know, maybe I will try to ask a guy to wear it or see what it smells like on them. I've heard that it can be kind of more masculine. Dudes can wear it, but it's all kind of subjective when it comes to fragrance. So thank you so much for watching my haul. And oh, and about FragranceBuy.ca. So what actually happened was on their 6-year anniversary, they had free shipping. So I took advantage of that, and then they did that also on Canada Day, which is how I got my Versace. I'm hoping they might do it for Black Friday for your guys' sake. I won't be ordering anymore. And then they also had like a promotion where you could use 10% off. So I actually, unfortunately, didn't get to use that on my first order. I didn't see it, but the second one does. If I find the link, I'll link it below. And also, they have like a thing called sprays. So it's kind of like the reward system. So, which is really cool because some of the rewards are like free shipping, $5 off, like stuff you're actually going to use, rather than like Sephora, who's like, okay, here's 100 points for a tiny little sample or whatever, right? So I thought that was really cool. I like that it's Canadian, and shipping was super quick. It comes in this great like sturdy box. There's no messing around, and they actually managed to ship both my orders in one without me kind of having to tell them. And yeah, I'm very happy with it, and obviously everything they've sent me has been authentic, and I'm thankful for that. So again, thank you much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.